In this session, what I want to do is the Missouri Homestead Exemption, and also the exemption closely related for mobile homes. So let's start off. Let's take the Missouri Homestead Exemption. There's one exemption for $15,000. So if you're a single person, you get a $15,000 exemption. If you're married, then the both of you get a $15,000 exemption. It's not doubled because you're married. How much do you claim on the exemption? Well, it's what the home is worth, what you could sell it for, minus the total of all the mortgages that are on the property. So if you've got one mortgage on the property, you'd take the amount of the outstanding balance and subtract that from what you think the home is worth. That's your equity. That's what you need to protect with that $15,000 exemption. Now, let's say that you owe more on the home than it's worth. Then you don't need to claim an exemption. You can't protect with an exemption something that you don't have. If you don't have equity in the home, there's no exemption to be used. That doesn't mean, by the way, that you're going to lose the home. Within your bankruptcy petition, you're going to fill out a statement of intention telling the court and the lenders what you're going to do with that loan. If you're going to reaffirm and keep the loan, then that's the way it'll be. So it's a separate issue from claiming an exemption. Now, on mobile homes, let's take that because that is a little more detailed subject matter. Each debtor is, Jane, please. Your mobile home, again, each debtor gets $5,000. So you need to get the registration out for your mobile home and see who it's titled to. Maybe one of you, you and your wife, maybe only one of you was there when you bought the mobile home. So it's only in one spouse's name. If that's the case, you can only claim one $5,000 exemption. One spouse cannot use or claim an exemption that belongs to the other spouse. So hopefully, if you've got more than $5,000 equity in the mobile home, then both your names are on the title. Now, unfortunately, you can't correct that problem by just adding her onto the title and then filing bankruptcy. We have a rule called the 4 unities: time, title, interest, and possession. You have to have acquired ownership with your spouse at the same time in the same way in order to have a valid joint tenancy. So just adding her on at the last moment, the 11th hour, isn't going to work. That's not going to be a problem for most of you because most lenders, mobile home lenders, they want both of you on it so that they can sue you for a deficiency if that's the case. What's the mobile home worth? If you're going to redeem it, or you're going to try and force the lender to sell the mobile home to you for its value, or if you're going to cram it down, or we're going to reduce the value, then you're going to have to get on the NADA website and pay $20 for a valuation report. I've mentioned another segment in the video. You want to be very accurate when you fill out the description of your mobile home. Don't leave anything out. It's going to ask you all the different amenities that you have in that mobile home. Be sure to put that down when you order that report. All right, you've got the report value from NADA. You're then going to subtract from that on the value. You're going to subtract everything that you'd have to spend on repair costs to bring the home up to good condition. Maybe the windows don't work, the doors don't work, maybe the air conditioner doesn't work. Whatever repair costs you need, you're going to subtract that from the NADA valuation. You're then going to take off an additional 3%. So take NADA, subtract what it costs to repair it, and then take that times 0.97. After you've done that, you're going to subtract any debt that you have on that mobile home. The resulting number is your equity in that mobile home. That's what you need to protect with the exemption from 513.4306. Again, it's just like on the residence up above. If you have no equity in the mobile home, if you owe more on the mobile home than what it's worth, you don't need to use an exemption. There's nothing to protect. Again, it doesn't mean you're going to lose the mobile home, because on a statement of intention in another section of your bankruptcy petition, you're going to tell everybody, including the lender, I intend to keep this lump. So I hope that clarifies the Missouri and mobile home exemption.